Sup everyone, this is Draco Evolve. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 1. This is my match review in the Premiership at Old Trafford, and it is disappointing. As you can see on the screen, Mata got us an early goal, then Alonso scored just before half time. If you look at the teams, before we go back, my prediction was 1-1 in my match review preview when I did yesterday. But you can see that was a team. We played a diamond formation. I didn't expect Bailly to play. He went off injured anyway. I had Smalling in there, but pretty much everything I mentioned apart from Lukaku. Lukaku as well matter. They started. This was a Chelsea lineup, but we're not here to talk about Chelsea. To be frank, but it is a missed opportunity. It is a disappointment. It is a disappointment because we had a chance to take this under control, especially when Arsenal's losing, and we got 2 games to go now, and not many points are separating between the top whatever. If you go back to the table, you can see on the table, it's like we're on 65, Arsenal 66, Chelsea on 68. Now, 2 games to go. We only won 1 game in the last 5 in the Premiership at least. And the way we started, the way we pressed and harried them, we absolutely deserved to win the game. In the first half, it was a tale of 2 halves. Chelsea came out better in the second half. They were more compact defensively than they were in the first half. And in the first half, we just ran all over them. We were running behind them. Lukaku, it's a bit of a surprise. Lukaku actually played really well in the first half. This is probably the first half he had the best half in his life. There must have been a lot of talking in the background, a lot of head bashing in the background, especially after recent results for United, and the team came out flying in the first half. They were all over Chelsea. We should have got a goal. We did get a goal, but we should have got another one. And Lukaku, for me, played fantastic in the first half. In the second half, I think the team got tired and Chelsea were more compact, and they just nullified us. There wasn't many chances in the second half for either of the team, except for the one which we'll talk about later on. But in terms of, let me go through the stats. There we go. So stats wise, you can see possession, we had more than them, slightly more. They had more shots compared to us. Passing was relatively tight and close. And it was more like, you can see on the stats, it was more like 2 heavyweight boxing fighters battling at each other. Both exhausted, both want the positions, both want the 4th position. The advantage Chelsea now have over us is the fact that they are in the driving seats. They win the next 2 games, they have qualified. We cannot drop any points. In saying that, we have been dropping points left, right, centre. But this was a missed opportunity. The first goal came at world time, 11 minutes. Now, I genuinely thought that we're going to go after them. We are going to win this by 2 or 3 goals, especially the way we started. What's the most disappointing part is David De Gea. Yet another howler from David De Gea. I don't know what to say about this guy. He's been brilliant, but he probably single-handedly now, if there was one player I'm going to mention, is him, single-handedly destroyed our season over the last 3-4 games. You expect our defense to be poor, but the saves he should have made didn't make. It's simple as that. When was the last time we seen David De Gea spill those shots, make rookie mistakes, make mistakes left, right, centre? We have a dodgy defence, fair enough, but a goalkeeper of his quality should not be making these mistakes, especially in important games. And same thing happened today. Rudiger, the centre back, took a shot from 35-40 yards, was going nowhere. What does he do? He fumbles it, and Alonso's there to tuck it in. I might say he might have redeemed himself just a little bit at the end when Higuain went through like on the 95th minute, and that was surely 2-1 to Chelsea. Higuain tried to chip it, De Gea stood firm, saved it. But he should not be making any mistakes, especially at this stage. Now, I'm not sure whether his head has been turned by his agent with the contract situation. Not sure what sort of training levels he's going under now. What's the difference in terms of training that he's having? But something is not right. Something is absolutely not right. I just hope right now somebody goes in there, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, whoever. Well, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because we don't have no captains, we don't have no leaders. Imagine a Roy Keane in that dressing room. He would have told David De Gea, Ole is the only one that can do it. No other players will do it. And even if he does, what does he do? Do we do that to a player like that who's been our best player for the last 5-6 years? But if you're not performing well, if if you're making rookie mistakes, then you should be told, and you should be hung dry. I'm not impressed with David De Gea. I'm fuming with him. And to be honest with you, put on Romero. Last 2 games, put on Sergio Romero. Second best keeper in the league. Second best reserve keeper in the league. Give him a chance. Surely he deserves a chance now. It's been too many mistakes from David De Gea. And that's what's costed us the game. Again, Chelsea didn't have much chances. They had barely did anything to us. And a shot from a centre-back, he spills it. If it was a shot from Hazard, who's more attuned to taking shots, who's more skillful at taking shots, that could have caused damage. Fair play. But Rudiger, come on. That's it. That's all I can say. As you can see, I'm pretty fuming. Pretty fuming. You go back to the squad now. Luke Shaw did fantastic. Lukaku with a little fantastic chip over for Luke Shaw, squared it to Mata. Bang, goal. It was brilliant. The movement, the pressing, going behind them, using the channels, roaming around. Lukaku had a fantastic first half. Second half, Chelsea were tighter on him, but he had his first touch, some of his first touches, like, whoa, what happened there? But ultimately, we lost because there was a mistake again. We should not have lost. Rashford went off with a hamstring injury. Again, he had a fantastic game, I felt. Pogba had a decent game. Matic had a decent... I can't fault anyone, actually. Looking at that lineup, I can't fault anyone. Maybe there should be a bit more output from, say, Ashley Young, who could have bombed forward a bit more, like Luke Shaw. I keep mentioning Pogba, but I'll mention Pogba again. With his quality, there should be a bit more output. But I can't really blame anyone today in terms of the performance and the desire to press and harry and win. Because we did everything right. It's just the mistakes have costed us. And a mistake of that magnitude in this part of the season, for what is at stake, is unacceptable. It's as simple as that. There wasn't much difference between Chelsea and us, but the difference was the mistake. The goal that we scored was brilliant. Brilliant build-up, pass movement, quick pressing, through ball, bang, done. It was absolutely brilliant, but then you get the mistake. It's such a sucker punch, It's such a sucker punch. And now we're looking at the table. Let's go back to the table. Now, it's in Chelsea's hand firmly. If we had won this, we would have been level on points with Chelsea. With 2 games to go, anything can happen. Now, 2 games to go, Chelsea are 3 points ahead in the last Champions League guaranteed position. I don't think we'll make it to Champions League. And you can quote me on this video when we come back to the end of the season, whatever. I don't think we'll make it. We had a chance today. Arsenal lost. We could have went above them. Easy. Now we're stuck on 6. Again, worse off. Pretty much worse off. And I don't know what to say. I just feel the season should be a write-off, It's so upsetting at times. And the last, 8, 9, 10 games under Ole, take away the Barcelona game, I guess. Barcelona's Barcelona, but the rest of them have been piss poor. Even as I said in my match preview, that the wins we had against West Ham and Wolves, whatever, we should have lost them. And that's just the mentality. The positive is that we showed more heart and desire this game, especially the first 45 minutes. Why couldn't we do that before? Why couldn't we do that against, say, Everton? Why couldn't we do that in the last few games? Barcelona, maybe? It's just that something's not right in the team, and the players need to take responsibility. They can't come out and chat crap, say we're giving 100% on the field. Clearly we're not. Even David De Gea is not giving 100%, and he's the type of player that will always give 100%. The only person in the team for me today showed real desire and hunger is Ander Herrera. My God, we missed him. There's a more bite in the middle. There's more movement in the middle. And when I give him a contract, he's gonna go for free. You know, even though there's rumors going around that he's going to PSG, didn't turn his head. He still gave everything on the field. Can we say the same thing about Ashley Young, De Gea, Paul Pogba, Rashford? No. Lingard, Martial, they wasn't even used. Sanchez came on, he showed bite, fair play. You know, that's the level we've stooped down to. You know, as long as he showed bite, we're good. But it should be the normal. It should be the norm, you know. But it's 1-1 now. The final result at Old Trafford between Manchester United and Chelsea in the Premiership at Old Trafford. And this was my match review of this game. And I predicted 1-1. In my heart, I wanted it to be more than 1-1. I wanted us to win. But it's 1-1 now. It looks like Europa League next season, which will be a disaster. And I just don't know where to go from here. And I don't know what to say anymore. I just want this season to be finished. And so we can move on and start planning and get rid of some of the dross that we have in our squad. And that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Thank you.